Captain's log. Mission update. August 18th, 3308. V. Clara commanding. Greetings. If you saw my last log, you probably already know that the new discovery set a bit of a fire in the community, as well as the Cannon laboratories. And while all this was going on, we sent a field team to test a set of ruins and report their findings. What they confirmed was absolutely astonishing and absolutely alludes to the fact that there are plenty more things to uncover. Our head researcher in the field, Commander Running Wild, sent a full report along with a message addressed directly to me. It says, after analyzing Guardian ruins at NGC 3199 Sector IM-V, C2-5, Planet B4, I have concluded that you are 100% correct. This alpha ruin has been tested and is absolutely a compass. As you can guess, I nearly spit my coffee across the room. I had to put it down just to finish reading the report. It goes on to say, the ship's LiDAR is a very powerful imaging system that gives us a very precise look at the ground beneath us. You have to be 100 meters above the ground for it to be effective, and landing gear has to be deployed. Our ships also have the ability to measure the elevation angle of any stellar object we aim at, as well as tell us which direction we are facing. You use your elevation angle scale as well as your circular scale to determine your position. In the same manner, the ancient mariners did. A symmetrical orientation of struts are directional notches. Ground plates and obelisks mark what look like varying degrees. In the center of that circle, next to a collapsed tunnel, is the obelisk formation that is your starting point for navigation between two directional markers forming a straight line. The circular platforms around the mound are directional pads. When you draw a line straight through them, you are looking in the direction of the target zone. This made me stop for a moment, and I realized that the pattern layouts on those pads were descriptions of objects. The objects they were oriented to. We had discovered two layers, one local and one regional. With the gravity of what we had and how much more was to come, we decided to start our own focused science group to address this specific type of puzzle. We are calling it the Guardian Science Corps. Once I established a Discord, I finished reading the report. We have decided to share our findings with the public at large because many of you are already out there and would love a chance to test this system. Commander Running Wild's official report says, this experiment was conducted in 4 days and 4 nights at the system mentioned above. Site number 1. Alpha Ruin. The 5 systems that I am referring to are all of the neighboring systems in the Nebula 3199 cluster. After looking into the location of the rises of these 5 systems, I've concluded that the markers on the ground point specifically to the setting of those systems. Just like Orion's belt that sets on the peaks of the Pyramid of Giza, these systems set with their corresponding markers on the ground. After 2 of them lined up, I knew the remaining 3 were going to be very similar. And after spending another day and night there, they were spot on with the vicinity of the markers. Similar results were observed for the following 2 days and nights. What was absolutely mind-blowing was when we noticed that Planet B3 came into its position on the 4th day and remained at the marker depicted by the 4 circles stacked on top of each other, and it was locked there for a whole day plus. Conclusion. On the 4th day, we have an extremely close alignment of 5 systems with their corresponding ground markers that can be seen with the naked eye, as well as 3 markers that are locked with and point specifically at stellar objects in the sky. All 5 systems always line up with their corresponding ground markers, just slightly off due to rotation. We've concluded that the surrounding 5 systems are depicted and locked within the compass ground, and the obelisk arrangements can tell us the distance and the coordinates for those 5 systems, as well as the position of the receiving port-type ruin that holds further instructions for our next breadcrumb. And this is barely the tip of the iceberg. I am currently working on a step-by-step report to walk you through the Compass Alpha process, as well as the ground broken on the languages. This accidental discovery and the first layer we have barely scratched is already providing tons of data. Rest assured, we will keep you posted. This is Commander V. Clara, signing off. Kapla.